Hi guys, how are you today? Did you know that there are some foods that actually don't need to be in the refrigerator? I thought this was interesting because I think I've made some of these faux pas here. While a lot of meat and dairy products need to be refrigerated to keep from molding or going bad, there are a lot of other foods that should never be refrigerated. A refrigerator is a very specific, cool, dark environment that isn't hospitable for every kind of food item. After reading this article, you might need to make some more space in your pantry. Okay, we're going to keep reading where you should really be storing your carrots, pineapples, and dark chocolate. Um, Keep apples out of the cold. Okay, I don't put apples in my refrigerator, but apples can last a week or two at room temperature, but they start to get mealy pretty quick if you put them in the fridge. Also, apples can cause other fruits to ripen faster because of the natural gas that they emit. You don't want to trap all that gas in your fridge with your other perishables. Interesting. Okay. Enzymes within apples become far more active at room temperature, making them more nutritious. Okay, well, let's see what's next here. Avocados do better on the counter. All right, so keep them in an open, dry place. I'm just going to skip through there. Make sure you eat them before they get too ripe. Um, if you feel they're getting too ripe, then you can pop them in the fridge to slow down that process. All right, what else? Bananas, keep them in the open. I keep mine out too. Cold temperatures will ripen them too, and most refrigerators will cause them to turn brown or even black. All right, what else we got here? Grow your own basil. You shouldn't store basil cuttings in the fridge. Okay. I'm not going to read details because I'm skimming. Don't dry out your bread. Nothing dries out bread faster than leaving it in the refrigerator. Okay, I'm guilty of this one. At cold temperatures, bread will turn stale, dry, and tasteless. Also, bread acts as a kind of sponge and it will soak up whatever odors are lingering around your fridge. Well, that sucks. What if I want to stock up? I freeze bread. Save the carrots. Carrots can actually rot and become waterlogged and droopy if they're in the fridge too long. You should store your carrots away from direct sunlight in a place with low moisture. Okay, you buy them in the refrigerated section. I really hope nobody keeps their cereal in the fridge. Um, the moisture in there will cause the cereal to wilt and become less crunchy. What else? I've actually put cereal in the fridge before. I actually have done that. Chocolate doesn't belong in the fridge. Sorry. A lot of people love cold chocolate, but the ideal temperature is between 65 and 68, which is much warmer than the average refrigerator. Aw, that sucks. Citrus fruits belong in the pantry. A ripe fruit is a sweet fruit. Okay. Okay. Just like I said, I'm not going to read every word. We're getting the gist of it. Don't refrigerate your leftover coffee. I have done that too. You can actually keep coffee in the fridge as long as it's in an airtight container. This goes for both coffee beans and leftover brewed coffee. Okay, that's what I've done. Coffee beans need to be in a cool, dry place, and the fridge is cool but not very dry. Okay, I keep not the coffee beans, but the coffee. Like if I have someone to drink later. Okay, cool as a cucumber. They don't do well in the fridge. They become waterlogged, okay? No cucumbers in the fridge. Eggs aren't kept in the fridge in some parts of the world. This is new to me. In some countries, eggs are not kept in the refrigerator in grocery stores or in people's homes. That's how it's done across the pond in the UK. A study recently uncovered that it actually makes no difference whether or not you store your eggs in the fridge, so you might as well save yourself some fridge space. That's going to be a hard habit for me to break. I feel like they're going to go bad. Don't put flour in the fridge. Okay, so don't do it if you've been thinking about it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tropical fruits like tropical environments. Okay. Let's see. Garlic, keep it out of the fridge. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this. It says Okay, never mind. Don't put them in the fridge. Oh, honey, don't put honey in the fridge. The cold air will cause the honey to crystallize. And if your honey does crystallize, just put the whole jar in a warm water bath to dissolve the crystals. So do not put your honey in the refrigerator. Hot sauce likes it hot. What? When it comes to any kind of hot sauce, you have to remember that these products have a pretty long shelf life. They're full of natural preservatives like vinegar, and they often don't contain very many actual fruits or vegetables. You guys put your hot sauce in the fridge once they're open, though? Anybody? Jam. Jam is packed with preservatives. Okay, but what about if you open it? That's what I want to know. Anybody know this answer? Ketchup doesn't need to be in the fridge. Even after the bottle is open. Okay, that's why those diners leave the ketchup out. Good to know. Melons don't need to be refrigerated. Okay. I didn't know that either. Leave olive oil in the pantry. Well, that I leave my olive oil in the pantry. I do not refrigerate that. Onions, okay. You should have a designated onion drawer. You guys got a designated onion drawer? I need me one. Don't cool your pears, okay. What else? You still with me? Pick a peck of pickled peppers. Peppers definitely don't need to be kept in the refrigerator. Total myth. Refrigerator air will preserve peppers and make them last longer, but the peppers will taste more dull and flavorless. Pickles. It says they're full of natural preservatives like vinegar and salt. You don't need to store them in the fridge. They can stay out of the fridge for 3 years even after they're opened. Wow. This is pretty interesting, guys. I hope you're learning something here. Put the potatoes away. Potatoes need to be kept in a cool, dark, dry space at all times. The starch will turn potatoes into sugar faster if you put them in the fridge. A lot of salad dressings don't need to be in the fridge. They do contain dairy products like ranch or blue cheese. They do need to be kept in the fridge, but the many oil-based vinaigrettes can be kept out of the cold. Okay, so remember that. You can leave the salad out. You can also leave full salads out of the fridge for extended periods of time as long as that salad doesn't contain cheese or dairy products. Mayonnaise-based dressing should also not be left out of the fridge for long times. So if you get mayonnaise or dairy, cheese, put the salad in the fridge. Otherwise, you don't have to. Strawberries need to be stored a specific way. If you plan to use them within 2 days, 48 hours, it's best to leave them on your countertop. If you plan to use them in a few weeks, freeze them. Don't refrigerate tomatoes. Okay, if you take one thing away from this whole article, please do not store tomatoes in the refrigerator. These delicious, juicy red vegetables or fruit thrive in cool, dry, airy environments. Leave them in a bowl on your counter. Keep canned tuna in the cupboard. Yeah, I've never refrigerated a can of tuna. That's different. Cantaloupe doesn't belong in the fridge. No cantaloupe in the fridge, guys. Keep pumpkins in the basement. Huh. Okay. Got a basement? Get your pumpkins down in that basement. Keep peanut butter in the pantry. Yeah. It can turn your peanut butter rock solid. Gosh, I don't know how long this is. Gee, 9 minutes already? Good grief. Spices on the shelf. We know this. I think you know. Mustard can stay in the cupboard. Okay, that's good to know because I have my mustard in the fridge. It's similar to ketchup. It lasts longer outside the fridge. In fact, mustard can last even longer than ketchup because it contains a natural acid that acts as a preservative. Very interesting. Soy sauce doesn't go in the fridge. Eggplant. Sensitive to sunlight and temperature. A finicky vegetable. What a pretty little eggplant. Pineapple doesn't need to go in the fridge. What else? Papaya. Best out of the fridge. Guys, I don't know how long this list is. My gosh. I'm going through it as quick as I can. Sweet potato stays in the potato drawer. Okay. I guess that's it, guys. What is this lady doing? Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. Love you. Have a great day.